Good morning everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Puzzle Quest as Saneko. This is part 25 and we just defeated the first boss in the game, which I think is also the strongest boss in the game, because the game was not designed very well in terms of difficulty progression. It's pretty common. So let's take a look at the quests. Slave caravan, some orcs decided blah blah blah, you must stop the orcs, good. And get more quests, good tidings. You must deliver news of Gugu's demise to Queen Bartonia. The Dugok were the boss, but no matter how smart. Ta-ta-da. Okay, makes sense. Of course. Oh, there's some info. Let's take the Okay, what is this? The Dwarven outpost of Dunkor was established to trade with the orcs and goblins. I don't know if trading with orcs and goblins is such a smart thing. Like the trade between like dwarves and orcs is mostly like trading punches and spear throws and like access to the face and stuff like that. Oh well, oh well. Unrest in core. Too many orcs are joining forces with. What the hell is Grulkar anyway? Anyway, let's go here. And let's stop the slave caravan. I wonder what's my progression in the future. Oh, I can capture the bastard. Okay, thinking time. I would say thinking is seriously overrated. So, like the easy way would be to get rid of the green the green ones first. Then, I mean, I don't see any reason not to. So the rest is actually much more difficult, so that's one possibility. So one possibility is just to do this. Okay, like this is the easy version, but it might actually not work. Okay, it works.
Quest complete.
Okay, that was easy enough. Let's go to the Queen then. Good, deliver news. Your Majesty, we managed to slay the leader of the creatures who've been blah blah blah. Slain? Eh, good. It was only like try number 3. Actually, I tried only 3 times, I think. It's not too bad. Oh well.
Quest complete.
Dugog, the Ogre Lord, had been slain, and the attacks into Agaria, both from undead and orcs, grew less frequent. Tranquility began to settle over the kingdom once more, but there was still a sense of danger in the air. Peasant and noble alike knew this peace could never last, and so Queen Gwendolen sent an expedition to the lands of Kor. Perhaps they could learn the true nature of this threat.
That's a level. Okay. I'm not sure if I should continue doing this. What do I get? Oh, starting mana. Okay, this... Not entirely convinced this is a good thing to do, but I'll just continue this build. And maybe I'll just go to my citadel. So... let's reduce the chance of rebellion, why not? Am I going to get money if I go to the city? Is this how it works? Ah, that's how it works, okay, that makes sense. It's not very much money, it's just 100 gold, but that's a small city. I should probably get some gear, like I don't have any gear right now. I have... like, this is kinda garbage. It's not total garbage. And I have one slot that's just completely empty. Almost like a plate is workshop. Scale armor. Oh, I need like pretty high level, so leather armor. That is basically garbage. Okay, so I'm not going to do anything in miscellaneous category, and I'm not going to do anything with weapon category because I already have that. Just those 2 categories. That's garbage. That's a possibility. And those I'm not even close to being able to buy. Oh well. So, what do we do? We going here then? Get quests. Death of Dugog, Orc tribes coming into chaos. You must travel to 4 Orc villages and defeat their leaders to quiet them down. Okay. Is this a dwarf girl or the dwarf boy? I'm not even sure. She looks like a girl a bit. But I mean a dwarf girl, not like a human girl, obviously. I'm an elf, what do I know? Yeah! I got it right. I got it completely right, she's a girl. Okay, so basically beat down a lot of orcs, that sounds like fun. More quests. Okay, this is a dwarf boy. Sounds fine. Let's beat some orcs. Shouldn't be too bad. Well, it depends on his level. His level is the same as mine. Okay, let's start here. My skills is amazing, like I just completely planned this before even the game started. Okay, let's not be silly. Can't do anything about that, so where am I now? It would be nice not to do this, because this gives him, well, if he does it, it's going to be really nice. Or I could do this. That sounds safe. Oh! Okay, that was extremely unsafe. Miscalculation. Happens. It happens more often than it should, but it happens. Okay, so I could get my trolling active like that. Destroy all the red gems and your enemy loses 1 turn. Plus additional turns depending. Okay, that's fine. As your red mana, that doesn't matter. Call the Horde. Destroys all green and red gems. And adds plus red, plus green and life for every gem destroyed. None of this is particularly good. So let's just cascade here. I could get some green and try to get to the Flaming Skulls range. I mean Flaming Skulls range, but there's nothing to Flaming Skulls. So much skill. I have so much skill sometimes that it just completely amazes me. The thing is with all the games is that the games should not be too skill intense, because if the games are too skill intense then it's basically chess, and it's really hard for like semi-casual players to get into the games. And you need people to have like to get into the games first before they get good. So if a game is like chess, where basically if you're not really experienced at chess already, you're going to like lose horribly, and most people never get through this stage. So with something like Magic, for example, you can always, like, you have a chance of winning. The chance may not be big, but there's always a chance. Assuming your deck isn't total garbage. But like with a random like draft deck, you can win with everybody. Like, even if like this is the best player in the world, you can always win. So, like, the skills, like, it shouldn't be like all skill based and nothing else. That would just be, like, that would be unfun. Like, at some point it's fine to have something that's like purely skill based with reduced like variability, but it shouldn't go like all the way there. Anyway, what do we do? We could hitsing him. That was a very skillful hitsing. What was that? Okay. That's a relatively poor Flaming Skull, but that's a very good one. That's still a fairly poor Flaming Skull. No, that does something. Actually, this is a very good flaming skull. Well, it was somewhat a good flaming skull. It wasn't an amazing flaming skull. Well, something. I thought I would get something better, but it's cascaded a bit differently than I thought it would. Okay, so what can we do? I could use those skulls? Or those skulls? Which skulls are more likely to actually give me something? This gives him a 3 red here, so if he does it, it advantages me. Yes. That's what I was talking about. So, yeah, there's a lot of strategy involved. Even if stuff that looks random, there's a lot of strategy involved here. Okay, this is super risky because it's going to fall a lot. It's going to fall by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which is... seems safe, but it might actually cascade like the 3rd time. Okay, that was fine. Exactly as planned, instead of randomly being lucky. This time at least. Okay, so... the orc is pretty close to dead. I could get some gold, or... this is a very poor move. I could start bolting him, I guess. No, I can't. I almost have no red mana. And there's almost no red mana on the board anyway. It's possibly safe. Oh well, oh, that happens. It's strangely close to like another Flaming Skull's territory. It's probably safer to just blow this up. Well, safer. Nothing is ever safe in this game. Sadly I cannot drop this, so my choices are fairly limited. This is going to cascade once, so let's cascade. Well, it did cascade twice, which is also fine. There is cascade here, but it's a relatively poor cascade. Well, there's a cascade always, so let's do this. Then the cascade turned out to be better than I expected, but... focusing on cascades is relatively good strategy. They're usually not horrible. So, what can we do? I could do this. Doesn't do anything useful. I mean, it gives me mana, but nothing else. I need red mana mostly, but there's no red mana on the board. I could do this. Or I could maybe Flaming Skulls? Flaming Skulls currently would do nothing. Nothing whatsoever, so let's do this first. Flaming Skulls would still do nothing. Well, this would do something. Flaming Skulls would still do nothing, but this would do something. And now Flaming Skulls would still do nothing. It's kinda boring when I see like Flaming Skulls would do nothing like 20 times in a row, but I kinda remind myself to consider this. It's really nice because you start like the basic progression of the skill set in this game makes sense. Like usually when you start the game you have very few like abilities because you just start the game, you have no idea what like you can match trees and that's it. And as you go further into the game you get more abilities because you can like you see more things. So initially you don't care about stuff like that, like for example like all the cases where you have some green and some skulls, which is exactly nowhere on the board right now. But you start to think about more things. Oh, fuck's sake, so much mana. Actually, it's probably best if I just heatsink him. Okay, so reconsidering the skulls, there's still nothing. Flaming Skull situation is exactly unchanged. Or is it? I mean, if you do this, it would collapse here. No, it would just blow up this. Those would fall here. It would be... possibly it would actually cascade, but this would be an easy cascade. Okay, obviously I can do a 4 of, but let's think if I can do anything more than that. Like... by Flaming Skulls, and the answer seems to be no. Flaming Skulls, it still seems to be no. Thing is, I can probably win by bolting like 4 times, but I still want to think about stuff like that. It's bolting 4 times. this is a nice cascade which I kinda want to try. Or I could do this. Yeah, 2 more bolts and he's dead. What the hell happened? What was that? 25% chance to reduce your enemy's morale mana to 0. Okay! I completely missed that. How did that happen? Okay, I cannot visit that. I can do Rapid Bite instead. That was not much. 4 points of damage and causes disease. Plus an... Okay, so... It's not actually very good. Like, let's just do this way. Did he gain life somehow? Wait, how did he gain life? Oh, this gives him life. Okay, that's annoying. Well, I mean, it's kind of hypocritical. I have basically infinite life if I just wait long enough. Yeah, whatever. Nice cascade. Well, it cascaded too far, but my intentions were nice. Green mana, I could get some... I could just hit-sync him for some manas. To get some red mana and then bolt him 3 times. Okay, and now 1 bolt. And that should be enough. Oh my god! This is the best flaming skulls ever, let's do it. Yeah. What was that? Okay.
You are victorious.
Yeah, it completely makes sense to watch after Flaming Skulls. I don't need to waste my time fighting orcs. With saying the events be like tunnels, they are all connected. Wow, this is so deep. The events be like tunnels, they're all connected. I'm just going to tweet this. I'm tweeting it right now. Okay, tweeted. You're undead, my orcs, all part of the same big plan, that's what, okay. This is the stupidest thing I just tweeted, yes. Just like tunnels, sometimes you can... I should tweet that as well, because the way... Oh my god. Yeah, it's so tweetable. This game is so deep, basically. Anyway, I think this is just enough for one episode. In the next episode, which is going to beat up some more orcs and doing more side quests. So thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.